Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel AgriAddict. So in continuation with our previous year question paper series, now today I will solve the paper that is ICAR AIEEA PG of the subject group Entomology and Nematology of the year 2023, and it is the Shift-2 question paper. Actually, in 2023 the GRF examination was occurred twice for Muzaffarpur Center in Bihar. It was conducted on 14th July for the second time due to some issue that is not important for us. So we will solve this paper, that is Shift-2 of ICR AIEEA PG of subject group Entomology and Nematology. So let's start. How many agroclimatic zones are in India? So the question is correct, but the options that are given are incorrect according to the questions, because the number of agroclimatic zones in India is 15. There is 15 agroclimatic zones in India according to Planning Commission. Okay. And according to ICAR, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research, according to ICAR, it is 131. So in none of the options you can see 15 or 131. It is given 18, 19, 20, 22. So the question should be dropped. If it is given like agroecological zone, if there in the question paper it is given as agroecological zone, then it should be 20. Okay. And according to NBSSLUP, that is situated in Nagpur, that is National Bureau of Soil Survey and Land Use Planning, and they mainly divided agroecological zone in 20 in India, and ICAR divided the number of agroecological zone into 8. Okay, so this question is dropped. This question should be dropped, but in answer key a wrong answer was given. So actually in this question paper several answers are given wrong in the answer key. So in the official answer key there are so many mistakes are there. So I have tried my best to rectify those answers, but till if there are mistakes in the answer key, you can type in the comment box, we will rectify it. Okay. So the next question is a statement type question. In statement 1 it is given that perennial cropping systems are most suitable for conservation of natural enemies than annual cropping systems due to lesser disturbances and human activities. In statement 2 it is perennial cropping systems are less suitable for conservation of natural enemies than annual cropping systems due to lesser disturbances and human activities. So here statement 1 is correct, but the statement 2 is incorrect. Why? Because in perennial cropping system, what is perennial cropping system? There the crops live longer than 2 years, like more than 2 years the life expectancy or the life cycle of the crop is there. So in perennial cropping system, human activities and disturbances like several agronomic practices are less if you are comparing it with the annual cropping system. So there the conservation of natural enemy is more if you are comparing with the annual cropping system. So it is more suitable. So statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Next question is, one gene, one enzyme hypothesis was postulated by whom? It's a very basic question from genetics. It is Biddle and Tatum, and the year is 1941. Okay, don't confuse it with 1940. It is 1941. Actually, this is written wrong in the Nimrod Sunda book. I think it is written 1914 in the Sunda book. So just like check the years with Google once from the of the Nimrod Sunda book. Like there are mistakes in that book also. So just cross check that. Okay. So here answer is option 2. White airhead in rice due to the attack of? It is simple question. It is due to the attack of yellow storm borer, that is Carpophaga incertulus, and white airhead mainly can be seen in mature plant. Okay. In young plant it is dead heart. So in young plant it is dead head or the hollow stem, and in mature plant it is white earhead in rice crop. Next question it is, statement 1 is in persistent transmission incubation period is less, and in statement 2 it is in non-persistent transmission incubation period is more, from minutes to hours. So actually what happened na, both these statements are incorrect here. Why both these statements are incorrect? Because in persistent transmission the incubation period is more. Okay, this is not less, it is more in persistent transmission, but in non-persistent this is less. In non-persistent it is less. Why? Because in persistent transmission what happened, like acquisition period, feeding time, then latent period, all are long. Okay, so that's why it is persistent transmission. So both these statements are incorrect here, like both should be vice versa, both the statements should be opposite, then it will be correct, it should be correct. So next question is statement type question. So statement 1 it is shellac is a resin secreted by the female lac insect, that is Laccifer lacca, on the trees in the forest. In statement 2 it is shellac is made up of gum, arabic and other natural waxes. So here statement 1 is correct because female lac insect mainly secreted it in the trees of forest. But statement 2 is incorrect because shellac is mainly made up of resin, wax, water, then albuminous compound, etc. Okay, and there are the quantities are there. You can check the quantities of like resin, wax, and albuminous compounds, water in several books, like in Entomology refresher book. You can get the data. Okay, just check it once. Next question it is a match the following type question. So here tegmina is there. So you all know that in praying mantis it is their forewing is thick leathery, that is tegmina. Then hemelytra is there, that is Eucanthocona purcellata. You all know this is a predatory pentatomid bug. Or that is called a shield bug. Then membranous wing, so it is in honeybee, that is Indian honeybee, Epicerana indica, and Macropterus and Brachypterus. These are the important forms of, like on the basis of wings of Nila parvata lugens, that is brown plant hopper. So here A1, B3, C2 and D4, it is the correct answer. Next question is, in India, as per the label claim, the nematicide Vellum prime, this is a very important nematicide that is used nowadays, and it is a very effective nematicide. Like its active ingredient, Vellum prime is the trade name, so it has an active ingredient that is fluopyram. Okay, fluopyram is the compound that is present in Vellum prime. It is recommended for the management of, it is mainly recommended for the management of root knot nematode or the Melodygyne incognita in the tomato plant. Okay, and it is not like recommended for Melodygyne incognita in greenhouse or protected cultivation, or cyst nematodes in protected and field, or incognita in tomato and cucumber. Mainly it is used for controlling Melodygyne incognita in tomato as per the label claim. Okay, this is the crux of the question, as per the label claim. The next question is, common food plants of Laccifer lacca or the lac insect is Palash, Bear, Babul, Pigeon Pea. Yes, it is correct. Kusum, Palash, Bear, Babul. Yes, it is also correct. Khair is correct, but mulberry and gooseberry are not that much a common food plant for Laccifer lacca. Citrus avocado is not. So A and B, like option A, it is the correct answer. A and B only, it is the correct answer. Okay. Palas, bear, babul, pigeon pea, kusum, palas, bear, babul. Like you should remember the scientific names of these trees. Okay, you can find it in the Insecta 2 book. Then next question is chili leaf curl virus is transmitted by a very easy question, that is whitefly or the Bemisia tabaci. So this question is also some sort of like confusing question. In many of the books you can find like thrips you can find in many books, like in 2021 or 22 A4 paper also this chili leaf curl virus was there and answer was thrips. So like confusion is there, but from entomology exam point of view, or for from as a entomology student point of view, you should go for whitefly, okay, because whitefly is more appropriate. That is mainly a good transmitter of this chili leaf curl virus. So here B only is the correct answer, that is Vemisia. Next question, it is the reason for quicker speciation in class Insecta is. So thick exoskeleton, yes, it is the correct reason. Their chitinous exoskeleton is the reason for their quicker speciation. Then smaller body size, of course, due to smaller body size, the insects are like found anywhere in the world, any places. Thin exoskeleton is it is wrong. It is there, thick exoskeleton, so it is wrong. And short life cycle, yes, it is an important characteristic feature for quicker speciation. So A, B, D, that is option 1, it is the correct answer. Next question is a statement type question. In statement 1 it is anthracnose disease affects both in field and post harvest. Then statement 2 it is anthracnose disease affects only field. So anthracnose disease affect in both field and post harvest condition. Not only it is conspicuous in the field. So here statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. So this question is from plant pathology, okay. So plant pathology is also very important for entomology paper in JRF, and also SRF it is a subject as well. As breakbone fever in human is an arthropod borne viral disease. So breakbone fever is the another name of dengue. Dengue fever that is transmitted by Aedes mosquito. That dengue fever is also known as breakbone fever due to the severe pain in the joints of in the legs and hands and other joints. Severe pain and severe problems can be occurred. That's why the dengue also known as breakbone fever, and it is vectored by an arthropod, that is an insect, that is Aedes aegypti. So option 1, arthropod borne viral disease is the correct answer. Now next question. So next question, match the following type question. So here first is khapra beetle. The scientific name of khapra beetle, you know, Trogoderma granarium. Then lesser grain borer, that is all you know, Rhizopertha dominica. Then drugstore beetle, it is a very important storage grain pest, that is Stegobium panicum. And cigarette beetle, that is Lasioderma sericorne. So very easy, match the following type question if you are comparing with the scientific names. So 1-4 B1, option 2 is the correct answer. Next question is organ of adhesion in collembolans is known as. It's a very easy question, that is colophore. Colophore, that is also known as ventral tube, or you can tell it as glue peg. That is situated in the first abdominal segment in the collembolan insect. So that is the organ of adhesion, okay, to attach any substrate. So colophore, option 1 is the correct answer. Dr. Paul Muller got the Nobel Prize for the discovery of insecticidal properties of DDT in the year. It's a very easy question, 1948, and this question is the repeated question of Shift-1 paper. Okay, in the paper that was conducted in 9th July 2023, in that paper also, in Shift-1 paper also, this question was there. In which year Paul Muller got the Nobel Prize? 1948. And in which year he discovered the insecticidal property? In 1939. Cooperative brood care, overlapping generation, parental care, and division of labor is observed in the eusocial insect, that is bees, ants, termites, etc. And this question is also a repeated question of paper 1. Next question is also another question that was also like in a different form. It came into the paper one. Okay, that is dactylovirus infection is found in paper one. The question was like fish gill rot occurred in fishes due to the infection of which fungi. So there in option dactylovirus was there. So in this paper Shift-2 it is like fungus name is there, so you have to found in which species or in which animal the infection can be occurred. So here simple dactylovirus infection is found in the in the fish gill rot disease. Okay, so option 4, that is C only, is the correct answer. The smallest part of insect brain is, it's a very easy question, that is tritocerebrum, and the largest part is protocerebrum. PC, that is protocerebrum. This is the largest part of insect brain. The next question is, it is actually the different morphs of the life cycle of a aphid. Okay, so first here it is Fundatrix, then Fundatrigena, then migrants, then Alinocola, and two other forms are there, that is Sexupara and also Sexuals. So here you have to match the first four forms, not the last two ones. So first Fundatrix. So it is the Apteryx viviparous parthenogenetic female emerge in the spring from overwintering eggs. That is the first form. Then B, that is Fundatrigena. So what is Fundatrigena? It is the next form, that is also Apteryx parthenogenetic viviparous females, and it is living on the primary host plant. Then migrants. So what are the migrants? So it mainly migrated from one place to another place. So that's why it is winged parthenogenetic female. And finally the next form is Alinicola, that is parthenogenetic viviparous female developing on the secondary host. Okay, so here answer is option 4. And the next two forms are Sexupara, and the final form, that is Sexupara, is a parthenogenetic viviparous female, and final form is Sexuals, that is oviparous female. Okay, this is viviparous and Sexuals are oviparous. So this is the life cycle of a aphid. So next question is the matching. So first is Galleria melonella. So you all know that it is the moth that is the enemy of honeybee, Galleria melonella. Then Componotus compressus. So Componotus compressus is the scientific name of ant. Then Platybolia malivarium. So it is the beetle, that is also an enemy. And finally the Dicrocus, it's the scientific name of crow. Okay, that is the vertebrate. So A1, B2, C3, D4, it is the correct answer. So these are mainly enemy insects. Next question, a statement type question. In statement 1, it is the phenomena of mutual exchange of food between adults and larvae is the basis of social system in insects. Yes, it is correct, and this phenomena is known as the trophallaxis. Okay, there is mouth to mouth and anus to mouth, two types of feeding are there, that is atmodial and proctodial. So in statement 2, it is trophallaxis is observed in ants and wasps. Yes, it is correct, and it is also observed in termites too, but ants and wasps, it is correct. So both these statements are correct here. Easy question. Then which of the following are D-Mans ratio used for nematode taxonomy? So actually in answer key, answer was given as 3, that is A and B only, that is P and C dot C dash, but I don't know what is P. I searched in Bajaj Walia and other books and also internet, but I didn't find a suitable answer for this. But I know what is C dash, because C dash you can find it easily in Bajaj and Walia book, and it is also important. It comes in the first strip paper also, that is tail length divided by anal body diameter. Okay, that is C bar, but I don't know what is P. So if anybody knows what is P, then comment it in the comment box. Okay. Recently, Maruca vitrata, that is also known as bean pod borer, very important insects of pulse crop. Now a paste of pigeon pea, that is pulse, is found to infest which oilseed crop? Nowadays, this pulse or the bean pod borer is now infesting the oilseed crop. Now it is soybean. So nowadays it becomes an important pest of soybean. What is VOCs? That is volatile organic compounds. Okay. So what are volatile organic compounds? Simply these are the chemicals that can easily turn into vapors at lower temperature. Okay. And it has a very high vapor pressure at room temperature. High vapor pressure at room temperature. So these are the various volatile organic compounds, and for like various synthetic pheromones or other like traps, you can use these volatile organic compounds for controlling the insects, or it is used for biological control purpose too, these volatile organic compounds. Chowky silkworm rearing under nylon nets is performed for the Antheraria mylicta or the Indian Tossor silkworm. Okay, Chowky silkworm rearing under nylon nets. Aceria tulipae, it is a vector of wheat streak mosaic virus, and this Aceria tulipa is a mite. Okay, this is also known as like garlic mite, or it can be called sometimes like dry bulb mite. So this is also important mite pest of like garlic, onions, and this type of crops. So this is also a vector of this wheat streak mosaic virus. So option B is the correct answer only. Okay. And rest you all know that cowpea mosaic virus transmitted by aphid, then peanut bud necrosis virus also there, you know. Stinging apparatus in honeybee is modified ovipositor. Actually, sting is the modified ovipositor in honeybee. Basic question. Next question in cattle. Gastrophilus, it should be capital, the G should be. Gastrophilus is a term used for, actually gastrophilus is the like cattle botfly. Cattle botfly, okay. This is a parasitic fly. Parasitic fly. So mainly like their larvae or the maggots mainly found in the gut of insect or inside the mouth part or intestine of the cattle. Sorry, not insect. Their maggots mainly found in the gut or intestine or mouth parts of the cattles. This gastrophilus or the botfly. So they are the endoparasitic insect. Where? In the gut. So gut endoparasite is the correct answer. So in like veterinary crop pest, veterinary pest like veterinary pest and household pest chapter, you can find this cattle botfly, blue botfly, several insects are there. So just go through this medicinal and veterinary pest part once. Match the following type question. So first is mayfly. So mayfly have tracheal gills. Then damselfly, you all know that damselfly belongs to the Odonata order and mayfly belongs to the Ephemeroptera order. So damselfly, they have spiracles. Then notonecta. So what is notonecta? So notonecta is a hemipteran insect. Okay. Notonecta is a hemipteran insect. It is also known as like back swimmer. Okay, back swimmer insect. The notonecta is also known as, and they have hydrofuge hairs. And finally, the Elmis. Elmis is also a beetle. Elmis is a beetle of the family Elmidae. Elmis. So you know that beetles, this type of water beetles have hairy plastron. So option 1 it is the correct answer according to the answer key. Term apolysis was given by, Jenkins and Hilton. So Wigglesworth was the father of insect physiology. You all know that he worked in Rodnius prolixus. Then E.D. Eames mainly works in insect taxonomy and classification things. And then R.E. Snodgrass. Snodgrass is an important character, like he mainly works in insect morphology. And this Snodgrass book is very important for understanding the insect morphology part. Okay. So here Jenkins and Hilton is the correct answer. Hinton is the correct answer, who gave the term apolysis for the first time. So it's a new type of question. You should know this question. Then in the Caribbean, the first case of the failure or controversial due to attack on beneficial non-targets in the area of biological control was the use of Herpestes oropunctatus. So what is this Herpestes oropunctatus? It is the small Indian mongoose. Like mongoose is a small animal, like uh, one kind of like squirrel like giant big squirrel, mongoose. So it was mainly transmit several zoonotic diseases mainly from India or from Iran. These mongooses were first time brought into the Caribbean islands, and there it becomes a very big menace. Okay, and they become like pest in the field area. They become they attacking the beneficial non-targets insects in the area of biological control, and they also transmit some zoonotic disease. This Herpestes oropunctatus, small Indian mongoose. Which fruit plant is suited mostly in the arid zone of India? So this is bear, one and only answer. That is also known as the king of arid fruit, king of arid fruits. That bear. Mango anthracnose disease is caused by, very easy question, it is caused by a fungus, that is Coletotrichum. Gliosporoides. Okay, so this is the causal organism of mango anthracnose. Diameter of nucleocapsids of baculoviruses, it is 30 to 60 nanometer diameter. So only A is the correct answer. Actually, for this type of questions, you couldn't find this type of question in the normal books which we mainly read for JRF examination, like Insecta, Treatise, then other books. So in mainly Dhaliwal and Aurora book, where the biological control chapter is elaborated very like very goodly elaborated, in that type of books you can get this type of things, information. So if you know, then only you should answer, neither just leave this type of questions. Okay, stylus theory of origin of wings was given by, it was given by Vincent Wigglesworth. Okay, and the wing venation was given by, actually sometimes we can get confused here, like when we are seeing the wings, so just we can answer it like Comstock and Needham, but no, this is the stylet theory of origin of wings. So here it is Wigglesworth, but what Needham and Comstock done, they mainly given the wing venation. Okay, like that severe veins like radius, costa, subcosta, okay, median, cubitus, and this venation was given by Comstock and Needham. Sting of honeybee consists of, so it is consists of both acid glands and alkaline glands, the sting of honeybee, but it doesn't consist the labial gland, hypopharyngeal gland. So here option 4, that is A and B only, is the correct answer. During the process of molting, separation of old cuticle from the hypodermis is known as, separation of old cuticle is apolysis. Okay, easy question. A statement 1, that is cropping system refers to the crops and crop sequences and the management techniques used on a particular field over a period of years. Yes, it is correct. This overall like things is known as the cropping system. Okay, this in a particular period of years. Then crop rotation is the system of growing different kinds of crop in recurrent succession on the same land. Yes, rotating crop in the same land, this is the crop rotation. So both these statements are correct here. Next question is statement 1, that is all phylogenetic marker genes used for nematode molecular taxonomy are housekeeping genes. Yes, all housekeeping genes can be used as a phylogenetic markers for nematode. No, like the molecular like the phylogenetic markers that are mainly used for nematode molecular taxonomy are housekeeping genes. Like they are into the category of housekeeping genes, but all the housekeeping genes are not for not used as a phylogenetic marker for molecular taxonomy of the nematodes. Okay, like like phylogenetic markers are under the housekeeping genes. Okay, because housekeeping genes are a very broad term. Like you all know that this type of same question was there in the paper 1, that is SSU rDNA. It is a phylogenetic marker that is mainly used for nematode molecular taxonomy. They are the housekeeping genes. Okay, so here statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 it is not correct. It is false. The training and visit system was introduced into in India in 1974. Yes, very basic question of general agriculture or from extension. So mainly in the state of Rajasthan, the TNV system was introduced in 1974, and you know that Daniel Wenner, Baxter, they are mainly like the inventor of this system. And next statement, it is the training and visit system was introduced in India in 1964. It is wrong. So statement 1 is correct, but the statement 2 is incorrect. Deficiency symptom of calcium on plants are first noticed at all leaves. No, as calcium is immobile in plants, so mainly in the younger leaves. The calcium deficiency symptoms can be seen. The soil is well flocculated if it has more calcium. No, then it has more sodium, not calcium. So both the statement A and B are here incorrect. Microorganism responsible for maximum nutrient cycling in the soil are bacteria. Okay, bacteria are mainly responsible for the maximum amount of nutrient cycling in the soil. Okay, so here A only is the correct answer, because bacteria present in the soil is the they have present more than the other options like actinomycetes, fungi and algae. So bacteria's role is more than other. Phase theory of locust was proposed by Boris Uvarov. So Uvarov was from Russia, and he first proposed the phase theory of locust, like various phase, gregarious phase, solitary phase. This is the phase theory. And what is the role of Runewald? Runewald mainly given the eye stripe theory of locust. Okay, and Dr. S. Pradhan is also there. He has given the biotic theory, periodicity of locust cycle, etc. Next question is, insect larva form a cone-shaped pit in a sandy area, bury itself just beneath the surface at the bottom of the pit. And statement 2 it is, insect larva hide behind the pebbles and push the prey inside the pit. No, this is wrong. This is correct, and this is done by the antlions or the entity. They mainly form this conical pits. Okay, and the ground beetles, they mainly form the vertical pit. So here statement 1 is correct. Actually they not behind the pebbles, they actually wait in the pits, and when their prey comes near to the pits, they just catch them by very quick action, very quick reflex. So here statement 1 is correct and 2 is incorrect. Green muscadine silkworm, green muscadine disease in silkworm is caused by, this green muscadine is caused by Nomuria rilei. Okay, the Paleopteran insect orders are, so you know that Paleopterans are Odonata and Ephemeroptera. Both wing flexing mechanism is absent. Okay, so A and B, that is 2 is the correct answer. Bacillus thuringiensis was first isolated from a diseased silkworm by Ishiwata in 1901 in Bacillus sotto. He first, like BT was first isolated as Bacillus sotto, okay, by Ishiwata in Japan, okay, 1901. It is according to the answer key, but in Berliner, 1911. Which among the following insect can survive at less than 2% stored grain moisture? So less moisture, less than 2% moisture, it is Trogoderma granarium or the khapra beetle. They can survive. Okay, less than 2% moisture. Which of the following nematode is on international quarantine list in India? That is Bursaphelenca xylophilus or the red ring nematode. Okay, so that has quarantine importance. Then match the following. So first it is kleptoparasite. So you all know that when insects steal food and pillage nests of other species, mainly some ants are there in the nests of termite and ants in the nests of other ants, they are kleptoparasite. Then inquiline insects. So inquiline insects are mainly the insects resident in the shelter or nests of other insects like beetles, some bugs in termite mound. They are the inquiline or the guest. Inquiline means simply guest. Hyperparasite. So, what is the hyperparasite, sir? Parasite serving as host for another species of parasite. You know that. And parasitoids are the organism living in a close association with a host. So, here 4 is the right answer. Rhynchophorus ferruginous. It is the scientific name of red palm weevil of coconut. Next question is a match the following type question, and this same type of question was also there in paper 1, that is biological control of insect pests and wheat. This is by Paul Dweck in the year 1964. Silent Spring by Rachel Carlson in 1962. Then Theory and Practices of Biological Control, it was in 77, and Biological Pest Suppression in 1994. So option 1 is the correct answer. A4, B1, C2 and D3. Then I match the following type question again. First it is manganese. So next question, it is question number 55. So it's a match the following type question. First it is manganese. So speckled yellow of sugar beet is caused by manganese. Then molybdenum. Whiptail of cauliflower, most common disease by molybdenum deficiency. Then zinc, white bud of maize, it's a very common disease of maize deficiency. It's white, not right. Then copper, reclamation disease. So option 2 is the correct answer. CYT toxin. What is CYT toxin? CYT toxin is cytolytic toxin. It is also one kind of cryotoxin that is mainly pore forming toxin in the gut. Okay. So this is option 3, that is pore forming toxin. Then question number 57. So statement 1 is sunflower oil is rated as good quality oil. Okay. Because it contains high quality of not saturated. It is unsaturated fatty acids. So statement 1, it is not correct. Groundnut is not an economical crop for deep black soil. Yes, it is not for deep black soil because peg penetration is very poor. Yes, true. It is for like light soil. So here statement 1, it is incorrect, but statement 2, it is correct. That is option 2. Tomato big bud caused by phytoplasma is transmitted by leaf hopper. It is actually caused by this candidatus phytoplasma, tomato big bud disease, and leaf hopper is the main vector. Groundnut varieties released are with high oleic acid. So it is correct. Mustard varieties released are with high oleic acid. It is not correct. Okay. So statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Methyl eugenol. So it is mixed with spinosad, is mainly used to manage. So you know that methyl eugenol is very effective in controlling the Bactrocera dorsalis or the oriental fruit fly. That is option 3. Sorry, option 4. Insect will not lose the vision completely if few ommatidae are injured. Yeah, because there are several number of ommatidae in insects. So complete vision will not be lost by the insect if few ommatidae are injured. So it is correct. Insects have compound eyes in addition to simple eyes. Yes, it is also correct. So both these statements are correct. Which of the following varieties of banana belongs to the culinary group? What is culinary group? Culinary groups, like, they are mainly used for cooking purpose. Okay, so here Monthan is the correct answer. That is D only. So all these answers are according to the answer key. There may be mistakes. If you find any mistakes, then just comment it in the comment box. Okay. Many female hymenopteran reproduce arhenotocously. Mothers are able to manipulate the sex of each progeny during oviposition by regulating the fertilization. Sons develop parthenogenetically by unfertilized eggs. Absolutely correct. Because in arhenotoky, males are produced. So sons develop parthenogenetically by unfertilized eggs is correct. Many female hymenopteran reproduce arhenotocously. Okay. Mothers are able to manipulate the sex of each progeny during oviposition by regulating the fertilization. Daughters, no, that is thelitoky. Develop not fertilized, diploid eggs. Okay. So statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. A small isolated area that has escaped changes undergone by the surrounding area is termed as a refugium. Okay. A question from ecology. The next question, Khapra beetle is, you all know that Khapra beetle is the primary pest and it is external pest, primary external pest. That is option 4. So I match the following of general agriculture. So first it's IAPA, that is Indian Institute of Pulses Research, that is in Kanpur, UP. Indian Institute of Vegetable Research, that is in Varanasi near BHU in UP. And IISR, Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research, that is also in UP in Lucknow. And Indian Institute of Rice Research, it is in Hyderabad. Don't confuse it with NRRI Cuttack. Okay, National Rice Research Institute is in Cuttack, but Indian Institute of Rice Research is in Hyderabad, Telangana. Okay. Statement 2 is correct. Answer 2 is correct. Option 2 is correct. That is A4, B3, C1 and D2. How many agricultural technology application research institutes, that is ATARI, are in the country? So it is 11. A GA question. The term biodiversity hotspot was first given by Norman Myers. A question from ecology in 1988. Hotspot term was given by Norman Myers. Soil inhabiting atterigotes helpful in progressive degradation of decaying organic material is the collembolans. Okay, because there is atterigotes, so only collembola is there, rest are pterigotes. Option 3 is correct. Khorika, made up of paddy straw used for egg laying of Muga silkworm, practiced in, yes, Khorika is in northeast states and also in West Bengal. Northeast plus WB. Okay. So here Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, correct. All the northeast state. Then Assam, Meghalaya, not Odisha, Chhattisgarh. Assam, Mizoram, Manipur, Sikkim, West Bengal. Yes, correct. Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland. So A and C, it is correct. That is option 3. Then I match the following question again. So first it is the Rhodonia cardinalis or the Vedalia beetle. So used for controlling it was used for controlling the Iceria purchasei, that is in like biological control, classical biological control example, then Cryptolemus montrezuri for the Macronellicoccus hirsutus, then Telonimus remus, it is for the Spodoptera frugipada or the fall armyworm, and finally the Zygogramma bicolorata, that is for Parthenium. Okay, so answer should be A3, B1, C2 and D4. A question from biological control, and very important, all the scientific names given here are very important. So next question is a statement type question. First statement, it is barley is used as a barrier plant around cauliflower to reduce the incidence of aphid and cauliflower mosaic virus. Yes, it is very important. Barley is used for reducing the incidence of cauliflower mosaic virus and aphid. Then hydrophobic neem oil, that is 70%, is effectively controls the mango anthracnose disease. No, this is not used. This is not used for fungal disease controlling like mango anthracnose disease controlling. So here statement 1 is correct, but the statement 2 is incorrect. Question number 73, it is another question of bacteria, like gram positive bacteria is given below are, so you have to find which are the gram positive bacteria. So actinomycetes, they are gram positive, true. Clostridium also gram positive, mycobacterium also gram positive, and nocardia also gram positive. So all A, B, C, D are gram positive. So if you know the answer correctly, like you are sure like these are the gram positives, these are the gram negatives, then only you should answer this. Neither just leave these type of questions. Very like 99-100% chances are there to get it incorrect. Okay, again I am telling like these are the answers from the official answer key. There can be mistakes because so many mistakes are there in this official answer key. So if you found any mistake, then just comment it in the comment box. It will be beneficial for me also to rectify the mistakes. Okay, name the weed destroyer moth imported from Argentina and introduced in Australia during the year 1925. A question from biological weed control, that is the Cactoblastis cactorum, the cactus moth. So it's a very important example of classical biological control. In Australia, sperm entered the egg via micropyle. Very basic question. The pore-like structure or micropyle from where the sperm enters into the egg. A substance emitted by non-living material that evokes a behavioral or physiological reaction that is adaptively favorable to receiver but detrimental to an organism of another species that may be found in or on non-living material, that is apneumon. Okay, it's a question directly from the refresher and insecta 2 book. So chiromon, what is chiromon? That is beneficial for receiver. Allomon, beneficial for releaser. Cinnamon, both receiver and releaser beneficial. Okay, a statement type question. In statement 1, it is LD50 or lethal dose 50 is the dose or amount of pesticide which would kill 50% of the test animals if ingested or absorbed through skin. Yes, dermal भी होता है, oral भी होता है. Both oral LD50 and dermal LD50 are there, so it is dermal. And LT50, lethal time 50, is the concentration of a single pesticide within a lethal to 50% of the test animals if ingested. No, it is not related to like concentration, it is the time, LT50. So here one statement is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, I have to match the families of these pests, of these insects correctly. First is blackfly, that is Simulium, so family is Simulidae. Then horsefly, Tavanidae, you know, horsefly is from Tavanidae. Then warble fly, so warble fly is from Astridae and screwworm fly is from Califoridae. Sorry. Next question. Actually, it was a water break. Pumpkin beetle is an example of. It's an example of oligophagous pest. That is, it mainly affects like similar, like one similar crops of a single family or the family that is connected. Like it mainly pumpkin beetle affects pumpkin and other goats. Okay, the cucurbit families. So it's a oligophagous pest. An example is there, you know, that the red pumpkin beetle. That is Olacophora fovealis. And next question is, for the management of Melodygaene enterolobi in guava, which one of the following is most effective? So here chemical pesticide is effective, biocontrol is also effective, improvement of soil organic carbon it is not effective, use of clean planting material in nematode free soil is effective. So here correct answer is ABD. So statement 1 is biofumigation for the management of plant parasitic nematode is done by using brassicaceae plant. Yes, biofumigation can be done by brassicaceae plants, and also biofumigation of the management of plant parasitic nematodes is done by gramineous plants. So both are correct here. Biofumigation can be done by both for controlling this ppms. A butterfly pest of pulse, so only one is there, that is Lampoides boeticus or the blue butterfly. Okay, important pest of pulse, important butterfly pest of pulse, you can say. Royal jelly is secreted by the hypopharyngeal glands. Very easy question. So first is book lice, that is Socoptera. Sucking lice, that is Siphonculata. Snow fleas or the columbullans, and biting lice or the Malophaga. So option 1 is correct. So next it is statement type question. Statement 1, it is mulberry silkworm is a monophagous insect that feeds only on morus. Yes, it is correct. Aries silkworm is another insect that feeds only on Ricinus communis or castor. It is the scientific name. Actually, it is mainly feeding on castor, but also there is another host. That is Kesaru. This Kesaru is also a host plant of this mulberry silkworm. Okay. So here statement 1 is correct, but this statement 2 is incorrect. Because only, this only word is the highlighted word in this statement 2. Then match the followings. First is rice ragged stunt virus. So this is a double-stranded RNA or dsRNA virus. Then rice tungro bacilliform virus. So it is isometric double-stranded DNA virus. Then wheat mosaic virus, rod-shaped single-stranded RNA virus, and the barley yellow mosaic virus is the filamentous single-stranded RNA virus. If you know, then only answer. Neither leave this. I also don't have any idea. If this type of questions were there, I will also leave this. I also leave this type of questions. Like it's from code plant pathology. These questions are from. Termites show combined characters as xylophagous or the wood borers. Yes, wood feeders. It is correct. Then social insects. Yes, they are very social insects. Then fungus garden cultivation. Yes, you know that they mainly cultivated the ambrosia or fungal garden. Then prophylaxis is, yes, it is also found in termites. So all ABCD are correct here. The combined characteristics of termites. An insect whose feeding produces symptoms of disease is said to be is toxicogenic. This question was also there in paper 1. Younger leaves show sign of deficiency symptom first from the, actually this question is like some sort of incorrect questions. Like here 4 elements name are there, like calcium, magnesium, sulfur and nitrogen. but answer should be calcium and sulfur both, but no option is given for A and D. In answer key it was only D given, but immobile elements, you know, that sulfur, calcium, iron, zinc. So younger leaves mainly show deficiency signs or symptoms for first for the deficiencies of calcium, sulfur both from this option, from this question, but here no options like there for calcium and sulfur. In answer key it is D, but correct answer should be A and D both. Which is the most recent lineage in the evolution of phylum Nematoda as per the SSU rDNA based classification system proposed by the Delay and Blackster in 2002. You know, this type of this question, like some different from this question was there in paper 1. So here they mainly classified and the proposed as far as the classification of Rhabditia, or the Rhabditia. So Rhabditia is the correct answer. Next question is, wind velocity is measured by anemometer. A very basic question. The immediate arrest of development or activity in the life cycle of insect is known as the quiescence, but aestivation is due to high temperature, hibernation is due to low temperature, and diapause can be also occurred in the life cycle of insects, but immediate arrest is quiescence. Astha project for IPM refers to the management of pest in cotton. So mainly in rain-fed cotton, this Astha project was there in the Nanded district of Maharashtra, mainly in the Marathwada region. Okay. So cotton is the correct answer. Forewings are modified into pseudohalter. Same question is there, that is pseudohalter is in Strepsiptera. Okay. Very, very, very repetitive question, this pseudohalter. The royal jelly on which queen larvae are fed contains, so royal jelly contains mainly 10 hydroxy trans 2 decanoic acid. Okay. And another thing is there, that is queen substance. So it contains 9 oxo deca trans 2 enoic acid. Okay, just remember this two. This is queen substance. Headquarter of AICRP All India Coordinated Research Project on Honeybees and Pollinators is situated in the IRI campus in the Division of Entomology in IRI, New Delhi. What is grainage? So mainly where disease free and quality silkworm eggs are produced and you can buy. That is the grainage. Which one of the following belongs to lye peeling? So lye peeling, like in onion, lye peeling is there. Like lye peeling is a post-harvest technology. So mainly dipping in boiling NaOH. That is option C is the correct answer. It belongs to lye peeling. Dipping in boiling sodium hydroxide. This is not the crop of Indian origin. Rice is of Southeast Asian or Indian origin. Mustard also, cotton also, but maize not. It is of Central American origin. Maize, okay. So option 2 is the correct answer. Nutritive cords are present in, you know that it is present in the teleotropic ovaries that can be seen in bugs. So match the followings. First, it is protopod larva. So that is Platygaster heriki. Then campodiform larva. It is Coccinella septum punctata or ladybird beetle larva. Then eruciform larva. You know that it is of Pieris brassica or the polypod larva of butterfly, cabbage butterfly. Then Apodas, that is of maggot like Musca domestic or housefly of Diptera. So 4 is the correct answer. So first statement 1, it is for commercial purpose, modus species plants are propagated only through seeds. Not really. Commercially, it is not propagated through seeds. Normally, mulberry or the Morus species is propagated through, yes, cuttings, grafting, and layering. This is correct. Cutting, stem cutting, root cutting is mainly used. So here, statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. So first is rice dwarf virus, that is by Nematology Cincticeps. Then Topsovirus or tomato spotted wilt virus, that is by the Frankliniella schoolzii or chips. Then groundnut rosette virus, that is by aphid. And banana banchi top or babu virus by banana aphid, that is Pentalonia agronomy, and this is Apis crassivora, that groundnut rosette virus. So option 4 is the correct answer. So question from stat. So first it is jet test. So it is by R.A. Fisher given by. Then t-test by Gossett, very important, T Gossett ends with T. I just remember like this. Then chi-square test or chi-square test. So it is by Carl Pearson, very important. Then normal distribution by De Moivre. Very easy question from statistics. Just direct, like the names are from in the Nimdat Sunda book. Just once read, it will be remembered easily. In India, restricted use of DDT is permitted in the field of only human health or in medicinal entomology. Like for controlling the mosquito borne diseases and other things for human health purpose. Okay, not in agriculture. It is banned in agriculture. A large number of must-reared biocontrol agents or biological control agents released to overcome a pest population is known as, that you know, it is inundation. From the classical biological control, in biological control you will get this in augmentation, inundation, incubation there. What is LAR? That is, you know, that LAR is the very easy question, land equivalent ratio of agronomy. This is from. Next question, methoprene, hydroprene and phenoxycarb are juvenile hormone analog. Yes, they are JH analog. Then juvenile hormone analogs do not kill the insects, yes, but prevent the development of the larval stage. Yes, both these are correct. The name of recently discovered honeybee from Western Ghat. Like this question is also a repeated question from paper 1. That is Indian black honeybee or Apis carinzodian. Paper 1, this question was also there. Larviparity is a feature of, it is a feature of the dipteran insects. What is larviparity? Like it is one kind of ovoviviparity, okay? One kind of ovoviviparity. This larviparity. Direct the larva or the maggots are born from the woman, like the female insect. Larviparity. In mainly the flesh fly insects of Diptera, this larviparity can be seen. The family is Sacrophagidae. The flesh fly. So C only, the Diptera is the correct answer of larviparity. Phytotoxemia include the following symptoms. In the answer key, it was given wilting of leaves, but I'm not sure it is correct or not. According to answer key, it is C only, but I'm not sure is it correct or not. The symptoms of phytotoxemia. If anybody knows, then comment it in the comment box. The terms of foraging strategies of Steinernema glaceri, it is cruiser. Okay, like not all the Steinernemums are ambusher. Why? Because like Steinernema caprocapsi, it is the ambusher. Okay, but this glaceri is the cruiser. Then Heterodaptitis, Bacteriophora, it is also the crucial. Okay, which coccinellid predator of mites in grapes? So here Sthetodus rani, this is the predator of red spider mite in grapes. This Tethorus rani. The next question is from Nematology, that is Tylencorhynchus. So it is direct from Bajaj and Olibrook. Body medium size, cephalic framework, slight to heavily sclerotized, females diovarial, amphidelpic, ovaries outstretched, vulva is about 50% and tail is round. Then what are the characters of Pradalencus? So no marked sexual dimorphism in the anterior region, tails dissimilar between sexes, phasmid near the middle of the tail, one functional ovary, vulva and posterior region at 70 to 80%, post vulval uterine sac present. Okay. Then Haplolaemus. So Haplolaemus generally large bodied, yes, you know that Haplolaemus are large, and labial framework and stylet massive, stylet knobs, anchor or tulip shaped. Very important characteristics of Haplolaemus. Then first me, when you get this tulip shape na, then just stylet tulip shape, you can easily match this Haplolaemus. First me it's enlarged to scutella, and also important characteristic feature of Haplolaemus scutella. Then female diovarial and outstretched, and finally one is there only Zygotylencus. This is the 4. So 3 is the correct answer. Just like try to match one, then you can match another one. If 2 match, then you will easily match the rest 2s. So now match the followings of this virus transmission chapter. First, non-persistent. So aphids, both persistent, non-persistent and semi-persistent transmission can be seen by aphids. Semi-persistent, so here it is mainly by leafhoppers. Non-propagative, so non-propagative by whiteflies, and propagative by thrips. So that is A2, B3, C4 and D1 is the correct answer. So just read the virus vector chapter or the arthropod vector chapter from Entomology treatise book. You will just clear all of your doubts. So mesocarp is the edible part of, very easy question, that is mango. M for mango, M for mesocarp. You can simply remember this. From which of the following hexagonal system of planting accommodates how many extra plants than the square system? A basic question. 15% more accommodation than square system in the hexagonal planting system. So direct question from horticulture of Nimra Sunda book. You can easily answer this. So 15% answer to option 2 is the correct answer. Campodiform larva has how many pairs of abdominal legs? So 0. So you know that Campodiform and Scarabiform, 2 types of larvae are there. In Campodiform larva, only thoracic legs are there. So not abdominal legs are there. So answer should be 0. The next question is, Xenodapta symbiont bacterial cells associated with the entomopathogenic nematode Steiner nema IJs, that is in infected juveniles, are found in or on the, so here answer is receptacle. Okay, it is according to the answer key. Then next question, the opposite sex specimen described along with holotype. The opposite of holotype is allotype. Simply holo ka opposite hai allo. So if you want to know more about this type specimens or the holotype, allotype, biotype, paratype, there is a video you can find in the AgriAddict Entomology playlist by Saurabh Chakrabarty. There you can, like, in a very simple way, you can understand the type concept of insect taxonomy. So just go through the video once, your all the confusions will be over. Okay, so this is the question paper of ICAR AIEEA PG examination of the subject group Entomology Nematology in 2023 of Shift-2. So you can see so many wrong answers are given in the official answer key, but you can do anything here. If answer key is wrong, it is not only your number will not be deducted. All the students who appeared for the examinations, all of them will get the less number. So it will be equal for all of you. So again, just check all the answers. If you find any of the answer or answer key is wrong, then type it in the comment box. We will answer you very soon. Okay, so there is the answer key. So thank you very much.